Hello YouTube artists, I'm Kelly Hernick and welcome to In the Studio. Today I'm sharing 15 items for under $20. Christmas is coming, so if you know a beginner or someone who is just starting, these are some great ideas and you can pick and choose, which I really love. I've got them broken down into brushes and paper and paint and some palettes and also some really cute things like this brush rest. I know, they're so cute, right? So let me flip the camera and then we'll get started. I'm going to start this 15 under $20 with paper because for me, it took me so long and so much money trying paper after paper after paper. I settled on the Fabriano Studio watercolor paper. So you can see Studio Watercolor. It comes in 12, 20, and I believe 30, maybe even 50 sheets. It just depends what you're looking for. I usually find the 12 on sale quite a bit. I like the cold press. I like 140 pounds, and I like the 9x12. That's like a size that I'm comfortable using, but paper is probably the one element that if you ask 50 artists, you're going to get 50 different opinions. So this I like because there's 25% cotton, the rest is just rag paper, and I'm okay with that. It does what I want with my splashing. It works great with salt, with lifting, different textures. So this is what I highly recommend. Fabriano Studio paper, Studio watercolor paper, and it is the cold press. 25% cotton, 140 pounds, 9x12. My favorite sketchbook of all times. I am working on number 9 of this size sketchbook. This is really one of the first ones that I started with, and I just love it because it's 5.5 by 5.5. The paper is really, really lovely. It's got a beautiful texture. Let's see if you can see the texture. There you go. And it's perforated so that if you want to tear it out and give it as a gift, you can. But I really love the size of this. It's not intimidating at all. You know, like think about if you have a big 10 by 12 sketchbook, that's a little daunting. So this for me is going out to the yard, finding some kind of nature, bringing it in and painting it. It's that simple. And I like to just fill the pages with whatever I find that day. It's a quick way, but it gets you painting every single day, and I just love that. So this brand here is the Tumu Arta, and again, it's about $14 for this little size. Now, I was looking for a paint set that would do something for everyone, and this Myling is pretty nice. It's 36 colors. It is actually $20.99, so I'm 99 cents over. Please forgive me. But these are the colors. You get 36 colors. This is white and this is coal black. But I want you to look at the intensity of this palette. This is a student grade art set. But if you are just beginning, what this allows you to do is try all the different colors in a wide range and see which one you like. You can then, as the half pan empties, you can refill it with a more expensive, say artist grade. But what this allows you to do is really play with colors and see what you are drawn to. This is a great set for just trying it out and seeing what you like, and it has the possibility to be refilled with higher grade colors if that's something that you want. It also comes with a water brush, which is really nice, and it's a nice little set to carry around. It has mixing trays up here, and it's a cute little tin. Look how cute it is. Now, when you get into different paints, or say you're going to start replacing those paints, I would suggest that you try brands that you know of. I would highly recommend Van Gogh. It is an inexpensive brand. It's better than student grade, but it's not quite professional artist grade. But for me, the colors are vibrant, they're beautiful, and they're easily accessible. When you're replacing colors, I prefer to buy tubes like this. These are Daniel Smith. So what you do is you get half pans or full pans. Full pans is like 2 of these put together. And you can just buy these by the hundreds really if you want, or just 25. And I'll show you the different ways that I use these. And what I do is when you fill them, I just fill mine about halfway. I don't really like mine to the top because I like to interchange them in and out of my palettes, and you'll see that. So you just open this up, you squirt it in there, and you can take a toothpick if you want, or a stylus, and level it out, but you can see I don't do that. I just shove it in there. That's good enough for me. So what you can do with these half pans, let me show you some of these things. You get 2 watercolor tins, you get 50 half pans, you get a little bag. This set is $15. So each of these little tins you open up and you fill up the half pans the way you want them, and you stick them in there. You can see you can stick some even in the middle here so that you can get even more. It's meant to hold 12, but I believe you can get almost 18 in there pretty easily. What I like about these is their convenience. You can take them with you. You have palettes for colors here, palette for colors here, and they're really quite cute. You can see there's purple and blue, and then there's like a rainbow color one here. When I was first learning, this is what I preferred because it was something that I could take with me. I was sketching first. It's small, you can see, you can hold it in your hand. It just goes really easy. There is a little thing at the back, see the ring here? That's meant to go over your finger, so as you're painting, you know, if the wind comes, it's not blowing around. But I would highly recommend a set like this, and if you have a friend, buy one set and share because there's enough here to go around. The other thing I bought when I was first trying to look for different colors and buy colors for myself, I liked to buy these. These tins come in all kinds of different, I've got one here with florals, different artists are on there. You get Monet, this is Van Gogh, but I like that it is 40 half pans. It comes with magnets, you can put on the back, and the pans and the tin, all for $9. You cannot really pass that up. I think it's a great deal. What I used this for when I first started is I put all of my storage colors in here. So as I outgrew the little 12 container with the lids, any colors I bought I would then stick in here. And that was a way for me to just keep track of extra paints. And you can see it's a nice thin slim line as well, so it doesn't take up a lot of space, which I really, really loved. When I wanted to do more studio work, I ended up buying a palette like this. And this is a Magello palette, and you can see it's 18 colors. This is $12.50. It has a little plastic liner here, which I leave mine in, but you don't have to leave in. It's just there. You can put your colors there and then put this on top, and then that way it's sealed in so that it doesn't mess up your color chart. But I really like this for my studio. My only complaint is that it is plastic. So it will stain over time, but it works for me right now. I usually use this plastic, or else I use ceramic palettes, and I'll show you that after this. When I started doing these studio palettes, this is something I change like once a year or once every couple years because my taste in colors change. And again, these are from the tubes. You just fill in the well and away you go. And it's really a nice palette, especially for $12.50. I don't think you can beat that, and it holds 18 colors. Now let me talk about ceramic. I really prefer ceramic mixing areas, so let me show you a couple that I have here. This is the one I use the most, and this is the Conch palette, or the Bowerbird, and this is my most expensive. So this is $18, but what I love is you can make little puddles on this. It has a little larger mixing well back here, but on the back side it is divided into quadrants of 4. So you can use it however you want to use it. And this has been my versatile palette for, I believe, 4 or 6 years now. I just absolutely love this palette. It's my favorite. Now, a lot of people use these little flower palettes, and these palettes are pretty inexpensive. You can find them anywhere from $5 to $10 depending on where you shop. I know Hobby Lobby has them for about $6 and Amazon has them for about $10. The petal area will vary as well. Some are bigger, so you get 5 mixing wells. This is a 7 mixing wells here. But you can see how small it is, right? So it's nice to have on your table and mix up little quantities of paint. Now these are actually vanity trays for the bathroom, but I love having little trays like this extra on my desk so that, say I'm working on this one and I need more space, then I pull out one of these or two of these, and you can see they're very slim, so they don't take up much space at all, but yet they allow you to mix and remix, and they wipe out easily so that you can just keep going. Now this vanity tray set was $9, but you get 2 of them here. So those are options for ceramic trays. This set of brushes, it's 12 brushes by Artify. What I love about this brush set is you get 2 flats, you get a cat's tongue, which is great for big washes, and then you get all of these rounds and you get 2 little liner brushes. I absolutely love their rounds. I mean, look at the points on that and the cat's tongue. They are just beautiful. I've done my last 2 videos have been using these brushes so you can see them in action. I would say though they are a softer brush. So if you like a more stiff brush, you're not gonna like these. These are more like a quill brush, so they hold a lot more water, but 12 brushes for $12. I don't think you can beat that. I've got pencils that are my favorite here. I like the Graph Gear pencils. So you can see it says Graph Gear. This is the 1000. The 1000 has a retractable lead. So watch here when I push it down, you can see that it comes up. But then by pushing this, it retracts the lead. This one I like for traveling because it doesn't bust your lead off constantly and it kind of retracts and protects it. But I have Graph Gear as well in these skinnier pencils. You can see I have a 0709. The one that I showed you earlier was 03. What I like about the Graph Gear pencils is they're heavier. I prefer a pencil that has a little bit of weight to it, but that again is a personal thing. The mechanical pencil is easy to take with you because you don't have to carry a pencil sharpener, you don't have to carry an eraser, you've got everything all in one. And the Graph Gears are anywhere from $7 to $10. The Posca pen. This is probably my favorite, and this is a 0.7 mm. It's white. You can get a 3-pack of this for about $8.50, and they last you a very long time. I use them for just little highlights in my watercolor, but I can't live without my Posca pen. And for writing or writing my colors or doing any kind of drawing or anything in my sketchbook, I love this Una pen. So it's a Una pen Mitsubishi pencil set, and it comes with 6 markers. So you get a light gray set, a medium gray set, and a black set. And in each set you get a 0.1 and a 0.5. This set of 6 costs $14.50, and you can't go wrong with it. The next one is a phone holder. This was highly recommended from my friend Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. And you can see that you can put your phone on there. You can turn it and lift it so that you can use it for a reference photo or drawing from. We all take pictures from our phones, so I think it's really, really helpful to have it on your desk. I love that it's a weighted stand. This moves up and down. This moves totally flat, vertical, however you want it, but I love the small footprint of it. Here's my hand, and you can see, look how tiny that is. So there is room on almost every table for this little phone holder. And now we've got some cuties. These are brush rests. Some of them are also called chopstick rests. You can see I've got little dogs. I know this came in a set of 4. This spotted dog came in a set of 6. They were all different positions, so cute. The pandas came in, I think 6 or 8, but look how cute he is. This little owl, I believe I got 6 owls, all different colors. I believe I got 6 rabbits. They were all wearing different sweaters. And then this is the little hippo. There's a boy and a girl, and I think you get 4 pieces. So all of these are meant to hold your brush. They're great for social media posts, and they're just so charming. I would highly recommend buying a bunch and sending them all to your friends so that they have a nice little assortment. It's nice to have them laying around because they are just so cute. I mean, look at this cute little face. You can't really resist him. And of course, Look at that sweetness. Got a little flower and everything. So these average anywhere from $6 to $10 for the set. If I was to put together a little gift for your friends who want to start watercolor, I would give them one of these because you can't go wrong with this. The palette's already here. You can fill it with colors you love and gift them that way. I would also give them a set of brushes like this, and I would give them a couple brush rests to just have fun with. And don't forget the sketchbook to include everything in. I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty excited about receiving a gift like that, especially knowing I could just start painting today. And that's a wonderful thing. So I hope you liked my 15 gifts under $20. Please like, comment, or subscribe to keep my channel growing. Thanks so much for watching.